Okay. Ofir Smadja, OFIR SMADJA. Good. So we are here at the Wireless Infrastructure Show, and my name is Ofir Smadja, and I'm presenting two companies here today. One is Foxcom. Foxcom is DAS active DAS product, and the other one is Comarcom. I will talk a bit more about Comarcom, and I'll let my colleague Erez talk about Foxcom. Comarcom is a radio access coverage solution product called VEGA, which is a very high gain directional antenna. Is designed to deal with areas where the regular panel antennas don't work very well. Some of the applications that it's being used is for long highway and rails, high building, bringing dominant signals into them, remote communities, improving 3G and 4G hotspots, and indoor coverage when we don't really use DAS. What makes it special? Being a very high gain directional antenna, it comes in two form factor. One is a 3-foot and one is a 6-foot. The 6-foot basically has a 5.5 degree beam and 28 dBi power, where the 3-foot is 11.5 degrees and 23 dBi. Having that directional antenna and a high gain, with no side lobes, you're able to basically go after, long highways where there's straight stretches of highways, or assist with hotspots where there's no coverage, where coverage is an issue. Basically from a remote location, you can actually target that location and without interfering with any other of the cell sectors in the area. With this, I'm going to move to Erez to talk about Foxcom.
Good evening from Orlando, United States. This is Erez Mutzafi. I will spell my name. It's EREZ Mutzafi. So I'm the VP of Sales of Wireless Solution in Foxcom. Foxcom, it's a 20 years old company. And 3 years ago, we started to introduce our DAS, distributed antenna system. The DAS system is using in order to improve coverage inside buildings. And the main advantage of the system is built up because we identify two trends in the markets. One of them is that the all operator wants to share the infrastructure. So we are talking about multi-operator, multi-services. This is the second trend. The second trend is that the operators today doesn't want to own the equipment. Who is buying today the equipment and make the installation are the system integrators, and also make the maintenance of the system for 3 or 5 years. So taking those two trends under consideration, we develop a multi-service, multi-operator system with high power remote unit that can cover large places for few operators together. Another thing is that you're using our reliable links that we are selling for the last 20 years to the military and to the broadcast industry around the world, and it gives you a very good high-end system that can be deployed in a very, very large places. This is our business. We are working now in Latin America, and we want to go in full power in the United States. Thank you very much for all of you.